And we're going on. We're here. Hello, everybody. You caught me red-handed. I'm just setting up my my show here, making sure that everything is working, and just checking on my phone to see if the show's on. You know how it is. It used to be a lot easier, but it's not that easy anymore. I think on my computer I'm live. Yeah, I'm talking on my computer, so you folks are seeing me. I am there, as my phone has decided to just give me the circle of death, like I don't exist anymore. Like I'm right here. The show is right here in like a 1 foot, 2 foot radius, and the phone's decided that it can't find my show. So what are you going to do? It used to be a lot simpler. I'm just going to reload this thing. We'll try from another angle here. We'll try another one. See what we can do. Here we go. Here we go. There we are. Traveling with Bruce. It says Traveling with Bruce is live. Right on. I wonder how good he is. Let's check him out and see what's going on. And I even skipped my own ad to see myself. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this guy. There he is. Bruce is on the air. Fantastic. All right, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to the show. It's September the 4th, 2018. It's Tuesday. Beautiful sunny day here in Creston today. Just gorgeous. There's still smoke in the air, but it's very fine particulate matter. It's in the air, but it does not interfere with the sunshine's effect. I mean, you go outside, you feel the heat. You can get a sunburn today, no problem at all. We're only going to be in the mid 70s, but pleasant and dry and fantastic. So no complaints from this guy. I'd like to see some rain, of course, in the province of British Columbia, Western Canada, Western U.S. would be kind of nice. We could all certainly use some of that. But I have to say that the forest fires have been contained greatly, and they're knocking them down day after day after day with the chemicals and the water bombers and everything else. And so the air quality is improving across the west of Canada, and hopefully you folks aren't being inconvenienced by us wherever you are in the USA. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel, Traveling with Bruce. We love talking about cruise ships, going on cruise ship vacations. If you're new to cruising, you come to the right place. You're going to learn all kinds of stuff about cruising here. You can ask any kind of question you want about going on a cruise if you like. More than happy to help you with any information you need to learn about. And if you're addicted to cruising, like most of us are, where we love to go on cruise after cruise after cruise, and we can't stand the wait in between, you've come to the right place, because we'll help guide you through the tough spots. We'll talk about your last cruise, and we'll talk about your next cruise, and hopefully each day will go by, and soon enough, it's time to go on another cruise, and then you can let us know what's going on. I have some viewers here that from time to time will join me here live. They're on a cruise ship right now. There are people who watch this show regularly who are on a cruise ship right now, and they may or may not sign in and say hi and let us know where they are and what they're up to and how they're doing on their ship. So you never know what to expect on this channel. That just kind of runs the gamut. Speaking of the channel, my goodness, we've had a couple of good days here on Traveling with Bruce, or TWB as we like to say. On good old TWB, we're now pushing almost 2,700 subscribers, 2,600 and I think 74 or 76 is the last count that I had. That's another 12, 13 since yesterday. Thank you, all newbies, all you new guys joining in as subscribers. Love to have you here. If you've been thinking of, you've been watching my show casually from time to time, you've never subscribed, love to have you be a subscriber. There's a button there, it's on all the time. There's a button over there that's available, says subscribe. And beside this subscribe button over here is a little bell, looks like a little bell thing. Click on that. That's the notification icon. It tells you every time, you get an email every time I make a new video and I'm going live. It lets you know, hey, Bruce just posted a video, and you can check them out whenever you like. It costs you nothing, and lets me know you care and you're interested. Also, thank you for all of you who join me regularly all the time. Those of you who like what I'm doing and like the show as the show is going along, throw me a thumbs up. So if you throw me a thumbs up if you can. It's right below, right there. There's a thumbs down symbol and a thumbs up symbol. If you can hit that thumbs up symbol, the more of those I get, the better my channel will rank in YouTube search, and it means that my videos that I've made get recommended more often to new viewers looking for cruise information, which gets more people to find us like you found us already. So thank you for all of you who are joining in and piling into the thumbs ups, becoming subscribers. Thank you, everybody, for that. Also, quickly, Traveling with Bruce merchandise. This is one of the shirts that we produced a while back. TWB. It says TWB here, Traveling with Bruce. St. Thomas in this case. I was on that ship with my wife and visited the beautiful St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Island location. Loved it. Had a great day. This picture, I took this photo from the very top of the cable car ride, which is barely like a half a mile walk from the ship itself. Fantastic time. Good value for the money. Spent a couple of hours up there. They have beer up there. They got pop up there. They got coffee, whatever, snacks. And you can just get a great view of the whole island. And it's right by the ship. Piece of cake. Great for kids, too, if you're going with kids. And once in a while, you get lucky like I did. I had a perfectly cloudless day, or it was a Sunday morning. There were no clouds in the sky. I knocked off a bunch of photos, and this one was one of them. And I got lucky. I was able to make a nice photo and get it on this shirt, and you can buy a t-shirt or a coffee mug or travel mug or all kinds of stuff on my Redbubble store. Logo is located up here on my homepage, or there might be a link down below in the description. Check it out for yourself. I have 35 different designs on t-shirts at least now available for Traveling with Bruce. Some just say Traveling with Bruce. Others have different logos. Like this coffee mug right here. Here's the logo we did with the old propeller. Traveling with Bruce. That makes a cool coffee mug. And then right here we got the TWB, the anchor, and the TWB here on the side. You might see the B right over there. There you go. And then here's the logo we did. Traveling with Bruce with the ship's wheel. Love it. I've got all kinds of these different designs, and folks are picking these up to help support the channel and wear something kind of cool. Thank you for all of you who are doing that. I love it. Also, those of you who are shopping on Amazon, some of you have figured it out. I have an affiliate link on Amazon. You can just go down below here. There's the address right there. Click on that. You'll go right to the Amazon homepage. And if you buy anything on Amazon, once you've clicked into Amazon through my link, I get a finder's fee on whatever you buy. It's like 3%, 4%, or 5%. Fantastic. That's fabulous. It's an affiliate commission, and it helps the channel stay on the air. And then, of course, YouTube pays me commercials. I know that a lot of you have probably watched or tried to watch a video of mine. You get a commercial first. That's how I get paid from YouTube. I get paid on for commercials being aired on my videos because this is my full-time gig. And I thank all of you who tolerate the first 30 seconds or so. If you watch the first 30 seconds, 1 minute of the commercial, you can skip the rest. I get paid. It's like a quarter of a penny, half a penny. It adds up thousands of times over the week and the month. And so once a month I get paid from YouTube, and thank you for that. Some of you folks are kind enough to, while you're sending me messages, you're saying hi to me, you're sending me a super chat here on YouTube, which there's a little $sign here you can hit. I thank you for that. Although I have to say, I prefer getting donations directly. If you wanted to make one, I get donations directly sent to me through PayPal. There's a donate button, again, on the top corner here on my homepage. The reason I always point to that is because if you do send me a super chat, which I don't mind, I get 70% of those proceeds. 30% goes to YouTube for handling and profit. But if you send me a donation directly up there, which most of you generally do, 94 to 96% of the dollars comes to Jennifer and I directly, and it's instantaneous. Within 10 minutes, it's in the account. I can spend the money that day if I needed to for whatever I have to, whatever bill I want to pay off. So I thank all of you for super chats or direct donations. Love it. Okay, that's the end of the commercials. Let's get to the topics at hand. I want to talk today about Tropical Storm Gordon. This thing has been causing a bit of an issue. It's not a really, really bad storm, but you know what? When it comes through your town, it's a bad storm. This one is dumping a lot of rain where it is going. Right at the moment, it has gone through the Gulf of Mexico. It came up through the Keys and went sort of waved at Tampa from a distance and just kept going. It's headed for New Orleans, that region over there, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and it's dropping a lot of rain. I saw this morning some news updates on what happened yesterday and last night. The ship, the Royal Caribbean ship Majesty of the Seas, was supposed to leave Tampa Bay yesterday on its cruise and it was delayed. It was held back. It didn't leave port until about midnight last night. They had let the storm basically pass by and head out into the open waters. And then the cruise the captain of the cruise ship, was given permission by Royal Caribbean staff at head office. You can come out of there, come out of Tampa Bay, and if you want to sort of stay close to the coast, the western coast of Florida, rather than going out into the middle of the Caribbean Sea, more power to you. You could stay, further away from the storm that you would like to. Not a problem here. Apparently, though, the itinerary of the ship has been reversed. I guess whatever the first port of call was going to be is now going to be the last port of call, and whatever the last port of call was going to be is now the first port of call. But they're getting in all 3 or 4 ports of call, I guess, for their 1-week cruise. If that's what it is, I'm not 100% sure. All is good, and the party is on. And where the ship is by now, I'm sure they're enjoying wonderful sunny weather, calm seas, because they'll have been hundreds of miles. They'll be hundreds of miles this way. The storm has gone hundreds of miles that way, and the two shall never meet. The other story, though, came out of Galveston, Texas. I guess the port in Galveston, Texas had sustained a lot of rainfall because this tropical storm has a lot of these outer bands to it. And if you see it from a satellite, you'll just see these circular motion of the thing. It's not a hurricane yet. I don't think it'll ever become one. Just can't get strong enough, fast enough. Now that it's going to hit land, it's going to, break apart. But there were a number of heavy-duty rainstorms hitting Galveston, among other places. But in the case of Galveston, they got a port there, and they have the Carnival Valor cruise ship that picks up passengers and drops off passengers in Galveston. I think it's a weekly deal. I might be wrong. It might be a 4 or 5 day cruise to Mexico. And I guess yesterday or whatever it was, day before, Valor was in port, and they had flooding. Lots of flooding, and there was so much flooding that the temporary parking lot where you park your car while you go on the cruise, it was underwater. I don't know how many feet, 1 or 2. And the bus, I guess you grab a bus once you park your car. I'm not exactly sure how this works, and you take the bus right to the ship, to the terminal. The bus could not go the last 6 blocks to the terminal because of flooding, and so the passengers had a conundrum. They had to make a decision. How do I get to the terminal? If a bus can't take me, how am I getting to the terminal? Taxi capture isn't going to do it if the bus can't do it. And so there were some issues there. But apparently a whole bunch of folks just decided, I'm walking. I'm going on this cruise, and nothing's going to stop me, baby. I'm going. And so they just had their suitcase up and, higher up, and they just trudged through, whether they took their shoes off or whether they changed into some kind of aquatic type shoes or whatever they did. They trudged their way to go. But there were a number of kind-hearted citizens in the area who has assisted and helped people get to the terminal, some of which just helped carry their bags and escorted them through it, let them hang onto their hand and they'd walk through. There was even a news television reporter that was helping a 70-year-old woman get to the terminal. In some cases, the water was a foot deep. In other cases, it was 6 inches deep. Other cases, it was 2 feet deep. The bus just could not go down the middle of the roadway because the water was too deep in the middle of the roadway. But if you walked on the sidewalks, you were generally in better shape. But apparently, from what I understand and what I've heard, it's been spotty reporting, but apparently everybody seemed to make it out okay. Get there, get to the ship. I don't know if the ship waited, was delayed in leaving. I don't know. But it wasn't a catastrophe situation, and the ship had no trouble heading out to sea because it would go immediately out into the ocean, out in the Mexico, Gulf of Mexico, and head straight west and south and go that direction away from that incoming storm that was coming in behind it. And so the ship would be out of harm's way in a matter of hours. It would be no problem. And I'm sure by today, the folks on the Valor are having a great time. I'm sure they're having a wonderful sunny vacation with calm seas and sunny weather, and it's all good. The folks in Baton Rouge, in New Orleans and the other coastal areas, they're not having a good day today. They're getting wet, but that storm is quickly moving on to land and will continue to move inland and head probably straight north and get all busted up. And in the next few days, there won't be much left of her. And hopefully, the folks on shore will suffer minimal issues, but we'll find out as the time goes by. That was basically my topic of the day. I thought I'd get that out of the way first. Those of you who want to know kind of what I really want to talk about, it's the only news I really have for you. I don't have too much new. I did read something. I can't get any more details on it, but I read something coming out of Italy this morning. Savona, Italy. There was a cruise ship, a Costa cruise liner, that had a small incident. They had apparently left their dock, and they were in the harbor, and they were turning the ship to get out, I guess. And I don't know exactly what is going on here. I'm trying to understand it. I kind of get the impression that maybe the ship clipped a mooring line of another vessel, and they had problems with it or something along those lines. No one in danger, nobody injured, but there was some kind of incident there. I don't know what's going on. I'll hopefully find out more tonight. But if I can't find out anything tonight, I know why. Nothing really happened, and there's no news to talk to you about. And so it's not a crash of a cruise ship like we had last week, where I was telling you about the Carnival Horizon running into Pier 90. It was a Pier 90 in New York. The Carnival Horizon, 3-month-old ship. They say collided or crashed. I say we're talking about a ship that was moving at the speed of a bulldozer, like 1 mile an hour, and a pier, and the ship slowly just kind of ground itself into it for about 3 or 4 feet. It knocked a few pillars over, caused damage, but there was no sudden jolt for anybody on board the ship. I'm sure the engines were on full reverse while it was still moving forward. I'm sure the harbor pilot and the captain were trying to get that ship to back up, but it wouldn't stop first until it hit the pier or pushed the pier a little bit, and then they pulled it back. And yeah, there's damage. They'll fix it. The ship's fine. But you know, when you make a video and you title it Carnival Horizon crashes into pier in New York City, there's a whole bunch of keywords in that title that just click, make eyeballs come into the view. My little video, it's only 2 minutes long. I made a video about this whole thing, a couple of photos, 17,000 video views already in like a week. It's like running. This video is just running. But hey, I like the video. It's short, sweet, to the point, tells you what happened, shows you a couple pictures. You see for yourself what you think. It happened, so I covered it, and it's helped the channel significantly in the last week. And a bunch of new subscribers have come in because they've noticed, well, what else does this guy talk about? And they've been exploring Traveling with Bruce, and they're finding out he is on television. He's on television. He's on YouTube daily, live, Monday to Friday and Saturdays. He does trivia Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tonight I got trivia 8 o'clock tonight. And he also does regular videos about news on cruise ships. And so I'm going to check this guy out. And thank you for those of you who are checking me out. I'm glad you're here, and I'm happy you're here for that too. I'm just going to say hi to see who's here. If you've never been here before, tell me where are you? What's your high temperature day? What's your price of gas? How are you doing? Let's see what's going on. Brittany is here. Tom Henry is here. The first few folks that kick in early on my channel, they talk to each other because they're here before I go on the air. And so Brittany and Tom are comparing notes. Brittany's in college in Louisiana. Tom is up in Richmond, Virginia, and we're talking about all kinds of information here about school and university and everything else. I don't want to bore all of you guys about this stuff. I don't want to bore them for repeating what they've been talking about with each other. Richard C. is here. He's been watching the Supreme Court Justice Kavanaugh hearings on the television. I kind of watched that for 5 minutes, and I just kind of had enough because it's a political show, and I just can't stand it. I got to get back to work on my cruise channel. I'd shut it off and get back to doing what I love talking about, which is this. Talking about cruise ships. So Richard C., I hope you join us later. I don't know if he'll be here today. My goodness, Peter Heckema is here today. Peter is saying, hi, Bruce. Hi, everybody. I hope everyone had a nice holiday weekend. We just finished Labor Day. Rain most of the weekend here in Tarpon Springs, Florida. And as of Saturday's date, we now have had nearly 50 inches of rain since January the 1st. No drought in Florida. Holy moly, that's a lot of rain. Peter, welcome back to the show. And a special shout out to Peter Heckema. Peter Heckema made a donation to this guy, to my channel, through PayPal this morning. Not the first time he's done that. And thank you, Peter, for your continued support. I know you've got some of these things. You got some of my shirts and coffee mugs and stuff, and you're sending me donations from time to time. Thank you, sir, very, very much. I very much appreciate it. Tom Henry is saying, hi, Peter. He was looking out the East Coast port cams on Sunday, not looking good out there. And Peter saying, yep, we can stop rain anytime. That would be nice if it would stop out there. Brittany saying, from the way things sound, it might be raining now outside, but I can't say for sure. Tom Henry, I just want a nice sunny place to watch. Didn't find one until I got to St. Martin. I finally found sunshine there. Crazy. Brittany saying, I'm not going out until tomorrow morning around 9:30 for class if the campus reopens. Right now, the campus is closed. So she's just staying indoor, staying in there, staying dry. Good plan, Brittany. Well done. Tom Henry saying, well, guys, I'm leaving the office, so we'll catch the first part of Bruce on the way home. Love that Bluetooth radio, just no picture. So I get to listen to Bruce in the car as I'm driving her home. And then when he gets home, he hits his computer, turns it on, and he catches up with us again with the show. Robert Brandt is here. Hi, Bruce and everyone. 86 in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands today. Caribbean Princess has 3,128 passengers in port. And the Carnival Glory, 2,984. That's almost 6,000 people in St. Thomas today checking out the place. Fantastic. Welcome, Robert, and welcome to all those travelers. Peter Heckema, hi, Robert. Wanted to ask you, have the prices of houses in St. Thomas gone down since the hurricane? Have they gone up? Have they gone down? What's going on? Robert, all depends. There are deals if you are, willing to fix things, but the houses that are in perfect shape are more than they were before. So there you go. You got a house that's untouched or it's been repaired, top dollar, more than before. You want to buy a fixer-upper, you can buy a fixer-upper and then put the money in there. But boy, I got to tell you, you want to build an existing house or redo an existing house, build a new house. You're on an island in the Caribbean Sea area there. Everything has to be brought in. Now, they do have hardware stores on the island, but the prices for the goods through the real retailer might be exorbitant. On the other hand, if you can get a contractor to help you figure out what it is you need, and the contractor can help you make an order from, say, Home Depot in Miami or Fort Lauderdale, and you can ship it in, maybe you can get a good deal there, but it's going to take a few weeks perhaps, depending on shipping costs and timing and so on. It's not easy, folks. If you can get a good quality contractor who could do all this for you and leave you out of it, you just show them what needs to be done. They show you some of the drawings, maybe some computer renditions of what it's going to look like when it's all done, and you're happy with that. Hopefully, a contract has been referred to you from someone else you trust. Cross your fingers and hope it goes, but it's going to cost you. It's definitely going to run you. There's no way around it. That's just the way it is. Brittany Lockwood, Tropical Storm Gordon looks like it will be heading a little more northward, even though it's still heading northwestward at 17 miles an hour. Peter Heckema, interesting. I would think it is difficult to get supplies and contractors now. Robert, there's a wait for good contractors. There's a wait list on these guys. The supplies are getting, though, pretty quickly here. That's good news. Peter Heckema, Robert, good contractors are always hard to find, even on the mainland. Absolutely right. Brittany is saying, not a problem for me. I have a vending machine downstairs and plenty of fluids on hand, including a carbonated beverage by me, but it's not a Coke. She's good to go. She's going to survive this, no problem. Robert Brandt, one of the things my wife does is renovate houses, and she has her regular crew of contractors. So if you are a good customer, it gets done. Just remember, it takes longer and more money on the island than on the mainland. Brittany Lockwood, if the power was to go out, then it'll be out for a while. Hopefully not too long on campus, usually not that long. Peter Heckema, I would think that would be a good business to be in right now, redoing houses. Robert saying, if you've got the cash and you can buy cheap, it is a good business, but boy, you got to have the cash. Paul Wilkes, hey, Paul. Hey, Bruce and all. 85 and very humid in Virginia. Hi, Paul. How you doing? He's saying hi to Robert. Brittany, the Louisiana National Guard has been activated for the storm. Not a surprise here. Wes Morrison is here. Hi, Bruce. 91 here, New Braunfels, Texas. Wes, how are you, buddy? Nice to have you back. Always good to see you. Brittany Lockwood, it is currently 82 and partly cloudy. It has rained off and on today. Debbie Manuel is here. Hi, y'all. It's 92 here in Northern California, Chico, California. I got him watching from St. Thomas. I've got him watching from Florida. I got him watching from Louisiana. And I got him here from California. I got folks from all over coming in saying hi to us. Fantastic, Debbie. Welcome back. MG Toe, Southern California. It's 78 degrees here along the beach. Welcome, buddy. Welcome back to the show. Nice to have you. Crazy Rich Guys Travels are here. I was wondering, what is cheap if you have cash? Just so you know, folks, Crazy Rich Guys, twin 16-year-old boys of Robert Brant, and they kick in here once in a while, say hi to us, and it's a lot of fun. Welcome, guys. Sylvan Forrest is here from Florida. Hi, Bruce, and all 88 in Delray Beach. Heavy rain and thunder in the AM. Now just cloudy. Thumbs ups, everybody. Welcome, Sylvan. We're up to 12 thumbs ups now. This is great. They're coming in. And Sylvan is joining us yet again. It's nice to have you here. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brant. Trouble has arrived. Laugh out loud. The twins. Robert Brant, I see that. Crazy Rich Guys. Hi, guys. Arnie Texan is here. Houston, first sunny day in 4 days. Galveston is flooding. Downtown at sea level. Port Road and Strand got 10 plus inches of rain in just a few hours. So that's why Galveston flooded out. And that's the way it is. Arnie Texan, rain in 3 hours. They said they could not pump it out fast enough. They just came down too fast, too long, couldn't get it all out of there quick enough. And so they had to trudge through the water to get to the cruise ship. I can imagine in a few days when that ship is back, it'll all be dry. All be well. MG Toe, you're lucky. It's a tropical storm and not a hurricane. We're all lucky. We're all grateful for that. Tracy Dunlop, hi, Bruce, and all. It's 89 degrees in Naples today. Blue skies and no rain. Lots yesterday, though. Some wind, but not too bad of a storm here. Looks like it's going to be worse in New Orleans area. Robert Brant, hi, Tracy. Crazy Rich Guys, hi, Paul. Tom Henry, hi, all. I'm back. 94 in Richmond when I left. It's now 86. He's home from work. He's now online. Welcome, Tom. Hello, Brant family. Who is typing Crazy Rich Guys today? He wants to know who's typing. Paul Wilgus, I hope the rooms were ready when those people finally got on so they could shower and change. I'm sure they were. Crazy Rich Guys, we're both here. We're both here. Look out. Wes Morrison, I have made 2 cruises out of Galveston. Only 3 hours from my home. The Carnival Vista is scheduled to sail out of Galveston coming up. Brittany Lockwood, less than 20 minutes till campus closes. And when campus closes, the cafeteria is the only place that will remain open with shortened dining hours. Right on, Brittany. Tom Henry, give me 2 pina coladas, 1 for each hand. Or J and K. Guys, help me out. Arnie Texan, Galveston cruises are Sunday, 4 nights. Weekend, 3 nights. Ship left 4 hours late. Road to the port had 2 to 3 feet of water, as it is lower than the bay where the ships dock. Interesting, sir. Thank you for that info. Tom Henry, hi, Debbie, Paul. Let's see. Everyone's saying hi, everybody. Crazy Rich Guys. Dad's closer to the bar, and Tom Henry, I think he's sitting in his sitting as it counts, sitting and it counts is close. He's close. He's nice and close to the bar. Paul Willis is laughing out loud. Robert Brant, smartasses. Tom Henry, we love him. Robert Brant, ugh. Sylvan Forrest, cruise ship Costa Diadema. That's right. Thank you, Sylvan. While leaving Savona, Italy on September the 3rd, that would be yesterday, and maneuvering in the harbor, caused broken mooring line of a berthed bulk carrier, which subsequently struck the pier, inflicting some damage. So there you go. So the ship knocked into some knocked the mooring line, causing it to break. That made the bulk carrier bang into the pier, causing some damage. There's the story. The cruise ship is undamaged, but the carrier and the pier, they got some, scuff marks. Who knows what? What can I say? Chip Merkley is here saying, first time here. Chip, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel. Where are you from? Where are you watching us from? What's your high temperature day? Have you been on cruises before? If so, how many do you think have you been on? If you haven't been on any and you're getting ready to go on your first, tell us what ship are you going on and where are you headed to? Let us know. We'll all say hi to you. Arnie Texan, Robert Brant, payback comes when they have babies. That's right, Dad. But they're only 16. Hang around, but we'll see. There's more to this story than that, but it's all okay. Robert Brant saying hi, Chip Merkley. Paul Lucas, hello, Chip. Robert Brant, I hope I live so long. Tom Henry, Robert Brant, will you have time to show me your St. Thomas T-shirt maybe go up the lift. Bruce mentioned 5 minutes ago. I'm not sure what he's saying. Robert, I'll have time and we can do whatever. Oh, there you go. So when Tom Henry comes to town, Robert Brand said, I'll take you wherever you want to go. Let's go have some fun. Tom Henry, that's terrific. Ed Tollison Jr. is here from the Big Apple. Hey, Bruce, and all 92 and humid here in the Bronx. Welcome, Ed Jr. Good to have you here, pal. Chip, 91 in Philadelphia, PA, sunny. Another Philadelphian. Robert Brandt hails from that area. Fantastic, Chip. Welcome to the show. Peter Heckema, with all the rain, things are nice and green in Florida. I would say, Peter, I would think so. No dust in the air today. You got to figure. Tom Henry, Cruising Rich Guys. Do you watch Just Nick on YouTube? I heard he was on that bridge that collapsed just 3 hours prior to when it came down. That was the one in Italy. That's scary. Well, that'd be interesting to know. Brittany Lockwood, Gordon could still become a hurricane. Yeah, if it hits land today, it's over. Then it won't make it anymore. Jim Thomas. The California fire has the car fire contained at 230,000 acres, but just up the road, we got another fire at 35% containment on 121,000 acres. That one is forest. The Forest Service is letting burn like a controlled fire. I guess it's in a non-populated area. And so Jim Thomas is really close to this whole mess that they've been having up in California for, what, a month now. Jimbo, I hope you're doing all right, staying indoors and staying out of that smoky air. I hope you're doing okay. Glad you're here, buddy. Crazy Rich Guys haven't seen it, Tom Henry. They hadn't seen it. About that guy on the bridge in Italy. Hadn't seen that. Jim Thomas, sure, feds will lose it if they have a poor trace record. Have a poor track record. Hopefully that fire will just be able to just burn itself out in a contained area. We'll see. Richard C. Judge, to be confirmed, Kavanaugh, they're saying on September the 13th, he's predicting. Jim Thomas, 99 today here in Anderson, California, Northern California. Welcome, Jimbo. Ray Vaughn is here on the 1st of June in 2019. I'm going on the Independence of the Seas with my Nan, and I had a good time on P&O Britannia. I had a fun time in Norway, but it was very wet. I had seen some videos from Emma. She does cruising too. Emma goes on cruises. She's a YouTuber. She was on a Viking ship up in Norway, and it was raining up there too. In Bergen, it was raining all the time. But that's fantastic, Ray Vaughn. You're going on a cruise June 1 next year. Absolutely great. Independence of the Seas. That ship has been completely refurbished. She's all spick and span, good to go, and I'm hearing good reviews about her, so you should have a good time on her. Sylvia is here from Greensboro. Hi, all from Greensboro, North Carolina. It's 89 and cloudy. Welcome, Sylvia. Tom Henry, Chip, hi, welcome. It's always sunny in Philly, always. Kim Tyler is here. Hi, hello, Bruce. Fresh off the Carnival Conquest 30th, already have the cruise blues. I'm already dying here. I was just on that ship, and I'm dying. Kim, this is a natural occurrence with most of my viewers. As soon as you get off a ship, you're plotting your strategy, get on another one. Welcome to the show. Chip is saying my 6th cruise will be on Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas in July 2019. Love cruising. Fantastic. Chip, where are you going to be on that one? Is that an Alaska cruise next year? I think it might be. Let me know what that one is. Thanks, Tom. Cruising to Alaska for the first time. Yeah, there it is. He's going to Alaska. Gayleen Davidson. Hi, Bruce. Still a little smoky in Summerland. Oh, man, hang in there, Gayleen. We're trying to get rid of that stuff. Gosh, I can't wait for that to go away. Raymond, I'm going on a 2-week Mediterranean cruise. 2 weeks Mediterranean. Fantastic, Raymond. That will be awesome. Tom Henry, Kim, you came to the right place. We love talking about cruise ships. Tracy Dunlap is saying, hi, Robert Brandt. Nice and sunny here today. Going out shopping now and see some dark clouds, so probably going to get the usual rain, afternoon shower, and then it'll clear up. Peter Heckema saying to Chip, you will love Alaska. Hope you got a balcony. Robert Brandt, no damage. Tracy Dunlop, no damage? Question mark. Kim Tyler saying 8. I'm not sure what A means, but 8. Gayleen Davidson, NCL Epic, January 2019, the Caribbean. The next cruise for Gayleen Davidson. Right on. That should be nice. I've been on the Epic big ship, of course. I was on her 3 years ago, so she was relatively new at the time. Did a Caribbean cruise for 7 days, and we did Jamaica, Oco Rios. We did Grand Cayman, and then Cozumel, and then headed her back to Miami. So a couple sea days in between all that. Enjoyed it. Very nice cruise. Tom Henry, hi. Tracy Dunlop. Richard C. Raymond, most ports in the Mediterranean, you dock at each of the cities. We didn't take many tours, but did our own thing at most of the ports. Just get off the ship and you're a couple blocks in, you're right downtown in whatever, port you're landing in, whether it's Naples or whether it's, let's say Malaga or Cagliari, Barcelona. Quick cab ride, you get right in the heart of downtown. Lisbon, you can take a walk off the pier area, the port area, or they give you a free little shuttle ride. You get to the local subway station. You're hopping on that. You go anywhere. It's fantastic, and you can be right in the heart of old downtown. Fabulous. Like take a cab ride back, maybe. Great, just fantastic. That's the beauty of ports in the Mediterranean. Generally speaking, you're right in the heart of town. I know that Villefranche-sur-Mer. Oh man, get off the tender and you walk off the little visitor center they have there at the port, and you're in the heart of this little village right on the Mediterranean Riviera. Wow. And the village with the fruit stands and the little shops, and oh man, you're in the heart of the Riviera. It's fantastic. I loved it too. It's just great. Crazy Rich guys. We haven't been to Naples house. Someone needs to take us. Hint, Dad. Hint. Chip is saying balcony for sure. Going to Alaska, we're in a balcony. Has anyone done a Panama Canal? Is it worth it? There's a good question. Any of you out there done a Panama Canal? I know some of you have. Tell our new viewer, tell Chip, what are your thoughts on a Panama Canal cruise? My personal take on it, I have not done one. It's a bucket list item for me. Oh, pardon me, I'm just pouring some cola into my cup here. I can't drink it out of the can. I got a Traveling with Bruce coffee mug here. I got to promote the brand. My preferred travel for a Panama Canal would be one of those cruises that go through the canal rather than just getting to the canal. And that would be, say, an LA to Miami or Fort Lauderdale cruise, or the other way around. You're talking about 14, 15, 16-day type of cruise. So you got to have the time to do it. Traveling with Bruce says, cheers to all of you. Thank you for coming to my show today. Nice to have you here. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. Brown fuzzy water, we like to call it. That works for me. Keeps me going. Yeah, so I'd love to do a Panama Canal through the Panama Canal. I know that Jim Zim, he's got a great YouTube channel, Jim Zimmerlin. He has a great YouTube channel, tons of followers. He did a video about traversing the Panama Canal on the Norwegian Bliss. Went from Miami all the way to Los Angeles, and he got some really nice footage of the whole thing for going through the canal. Beautiful footage. And it would be something I'd love to do. I'd love to go through the Panama Canal and put some video to that. That would be my idea. Let's see if anyone else has any ideas on that, Chip. Paul Wilgus, Crazy Rich Guy Travels. He is purposely keeping you away. Laugh out loud. Raymond, thank you. No problem, Raymond. Thank you. Kim Tyler at Tom Henry, eyes open for next booking. Well, I'm looking. Gayleen Davidson, I'm waiting for Black Friday to book another cruise because they have deals on Black Friday. Don't think that this is just a retail thing, Black Friday at Thanksgiving. On Black Friday, the cruise lines come up with all kinds of deals, offers. Maybe it's a Caribbean cruise the next spring with a couple of freebies thrown in. You book today, one-day special. You always got to keep your eyes open. I like watching my cruise deals all the time on vacationstogo.com. That's a site I would love to have sponsor me sometime. Love to be sponsored by those guys. I will always look for deals for cruise deals through vacationstogo.com, whether it's a spring cruise, a fall cruise, whether it's a repositioning cruise, a cruise during Thanksgiving, the week after Thanksgiving when the prices are low. First 2 weeks of January in the Caribbean, prices are generally very low. I'm always doing that kind of stuff, keeping my eyes open. Robert Brandt laughing out loud with Paul Wilgus about those kids. Tracy Dunlop, hi, Tom Henry. No damage at Robert Brandt. Everything seems good. Richard C. Raymond, look at Scott Singer Cruises on YouTube for his Mediterranean stops. I used that information a lot and saw where we were stopping. Great info. Yeah, another thing to do, Raymond, is you can take a look at the ship you're going on. And if the ship you're going on has been doing these cruises for a while, you might find that people have made videos on YouTube of that actual cruise to those actual ports. And now you can see what people before you have done when they've been on that cruise. Now, if the ship is only doing this for the first time this year, what you'll do is you can go to YouTube and search the ports that you're going to go to, and just look for cruise ship stop, or taking a cruise to Barcelona, or cruise ship in Malaga, or cruise ship in Rome, wherever you're going. You'll find a zillion videos of other people who've been on all kinds of cruise lines over the years, and you can see what they've done. In my channel, you can check out the Norwegian Jade video I made. My daughter and I did a Mediterranean cruise, about 11 days long, and we stopped at a whole bunch of ports in the Mediterranean. I've done a video on that cruise. You can find it on my channel and check it out for yourself and see what I have to say about it. But there's a ton of video. You'll be able to do some good research there. Robert Brandt saying, good to hear. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt can't turn them loose on Florida. Laugh out loud, Robert Brandt. I think they'd rather go to Miami. He's saying, Sylvia saying, Crazy Rich Guys, how many cruises have you two guys been on, and what countries have you been to? Well, that's a good question. Tom Henry, I hope I can wait long enough for Bruce to get a group cruise before booking any more cruises. Just stand by, Tom. I'm getting closer every day. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt. Oh, I'm sure. Those guys in Miami, Florida, look out. MG Tow, I did the Panama Canal repositioning cruise on the Carnival Splendor a few months ago. Had a great time. Lots of fun, but don't get off the ship. Just stay on the ship and enjoy. Well, it all depends on the ports of call, of course, before the canal and after the canal. It's totally up to you. Maybe you'll take a ship tour on after or before the Panama Canal experience, or not, or you'll travel with a bunch of other fellow travelers that you meet on the ship. Endless possibilities. Whatever works for you, you go with it. Sylvan Forest Panama Canal cruise was just amazing. We transited the whole length from the Atlantic to the Pacific, just not entering that Lake Gatun and exiting again. That was so awesome. Really enjoyed it. Highly recommend it. Way to go, Sylvan. Tom Henry, I've done 2 PC, Panama Canal, and third is coming up on March the 30th. Best cruise, long and good mix of sea days and ports. That's your best way to go. Yeah. 16 days. If you can get a nice long one, take a nice long one. Keep your eyes open for good deals. Vacationsco.com. Tom Henry, I've done, thanks, Tom Henry. Crazy Rich Guys at Sylvia. We don't know, but we've done 2 to 3 cruises a year for at least the last 10 years. Caribbean cruises, Mediterranean cruises, Mexico, the river cruise through Europe. We just did 2 weeks ago through Viking Cruise Lines. They've been on a ton of cruises. Fantastic. MG Tow, thieves and pickpockets everywhere with fake booze. Don't get off the ship down there through the Panama Canal down there. That's his motto. Richard C. Chip, we did both, doing the old and new Panama Canals. Passage through the old canal. The new canal was very fast. The old one is slow for each dock you have to go through. A great time. We did both in 15-day cruises. Colombia and Costa Rica were great stops. There you go. There you go. Richard C. is giving good advice there. Tracy Dunlop is saying, Crazy Rich Guys, you need to get your parents to bring you on a long weekend. We can go to the dock for dinner. Tracy's trying to set up something, I think, in Naples with these guys, because Robert just got a house in Naples as well, and trying to figure something out. Sylvia, MG Tow, there you go. Again, not getting off the ship, laughing out loud. She loves it. MG Tow, that's right, Sylvia. Don't get off that ship. He's as consistent as all get up. You got to love him. Robert Brandt, Naples is so peaceful. Why ruin it, Tracy? Why should I bring 2 16-year-old twins to Naples? Oh, I don't think so. Let's keep Naples nice and calm and keep them away from it. That's Dad talking. Chip was saying, thank you all. I truly appreciate it. I plan on doing the whole canal. Fantastic. I'm glad you're here, Chip. You have any questions, just fire away. I'm glad you're here. Tell your friends to come and join in. We love having new people coming by here. Grow the channel and throw us some thumbs ups from time to time. I got 19 thumbs ups right now. Thank you guys for 19 so far. I really appreciate it. Got 47 watching right now. Tom Henry, we did the east to west Panama Canal and the west to east. Next will be the new locks with the Bliss a week after the Cruising with Rich Guys creates havoc in the Haven Club with Adrian. Tom is going to be on the Norwegian Bliss from LA to, I think, Miami the week after the twins get off the ship in Los Angeles. That should be a lot of fun. Looking forward to hearing all about that. Paul Wilgus at Robert Brandt, you are so bad, laugh out loud. Robert Brandt, you just don't know what those two can get into. You just don't know the trouble they can cause. You got to keep them away from Naples. I mean, I'm telling you, for the people of Naples, for gosh sakes. I'm adding a little color commentary here to these comments in case you haven't figured it out, because I can feel that. I can feel it. I know what's going on here. This is too much fun. Tom Henry, do the coffee tour and the banana plantation. They were great. There you go. That would be pretty cool. Sylvia Swan, MG Toe, what do you think is going to happen to you? Take an excursion from the ship. Just go with the ship. Ship tour, guided tour, security, and oh no, Crazy Rich Guys. We accept a trip to Miami. Thank you. We'll take that. Thank you. Cool Jazz from New York. MG Toe, why do you go cruising if you don't get off the ship? And when and where was the last time you did get off the ship? These are common questions, good questions, legit. Robert Brandt, wasn't actually an offer. I wasn't offering you guys a trip to Miami. I don't know where you caught that drift, but there's no offer to a trip to Miami for you two guys, or Naples. I don't know where you're getting that accent. The twins are trying to read an offer in there somewhere, I think. Rayvon, I hopefully may have a job opportunity working on a P&O cruise ship. Right on, that. Pretty cool. That'd be a neat experience. Rayvon, I'll tell you right now, Rayvon, you get a job on a cruise ship after a couple of years, whatever it is, you go to a party with some friends of yours between contracts, you're going to have the best stories. You're going to have the best stories of anyone in that party. There could be 50 people there, and one person will say, hey, Rayvon, what was it like working on a cruise ship? You're going to stop the party dead in its tracks. They're all going to be just listening to everything you have to say, because you're going to have great stories if you get a job on a cruise ship. There you go. Sylvia, hi, Cool Jazz. Richard C., Eastern Mediterranean, 10 days for Florida residents, $399 on Princess. Deals, deals, deals. How about that? Pretty cool. Cool Jazz. Hello, Sylvia. Good to see you. MG Toe is saying, you pay for a great time on board a ship. That's what you pay for. The ship is the excursion. The ship has everything on board you could possibly want. I don't want to pay for an off-ship excursion to see a bunch of poverty and have my pockets picked clean. I'll just stay on the ship and enjoy it. So there's his take on it. Nothing wrong with that. It all, if it works, it works. What's wrong with that? Jim Thomas started taking what is that? Chantix. Now I'm waiting for the nightmares and psychotic dreams that it causes, all in order to stop smoking. Oh my. Jim Thomas. Oh my gosh, Jim Thomas. I hope you don't get dreams about cruise ships sinking on you or something like that. I hope that doesn't happen. Oh man. Oh gosh, Jim, you got to tell us the stories. You got to let us know what kind of dreams are you going to have. Oh man, this could be fun. Richard C. MG Toe, you just need to be smart with pickpockets. Keep your money close. There you go. D&G Explorers, howdy y'all. How you guys doing? D&G Explorers, they have a YouTube channel on YouTube. Welcome guys to the show. I'm glad you're here. Robert Brandt, the entire island of St. Thomas will be waving them goodbye when they head to college. Guys, see you guys. Bye. We're going to miss you guys for the next 4 years. Oh, Dad. Paul Willis, hey, D&G, hey, Paul. Paul Willis, Robert Brandt, a farewell party. Robert saying hi, D&G. Sylvia, MG Toe, why do you think they will single you out? Do they know what they're looking for? What's going on? Rayvon, I'm hopefully going to have a job opportunity for working on P&O Britannia. Hopefully I can get hired. Right on. Cross your fingers. Hope for the best. Robert Brandt, farewell. Good riddance. Crazy rich guys. Dad, be nice. Be nice, Dad. MG Toe, cool. Cool Jazz, the last time my sister and I went on a ship excursion, and the first place they took us was to a jewelry store. She was stupid enough to buy a stone there. Oh, my goodness. She got back to the States, and the stone turned out to be fake. When she complained to Carnival, they said they can't do anything about it. There's nothing we can do about it. You didn't buy it from us. Sorry about that. Yikes. Brittany Lockwood, sounds like Adrian will be in for a fun time if he's still on that ship when the twins show up. Oh, yeah, look out. Sylvia, Cruising Rich Guys, you two boys are very blessed to be able to go to so many places, she's saying. Sylvan Forrest, I don't, and then he stopped. I don't know what he was going to say there. D&G Explorers, hi, Robert Brandt. Tom Henry, Robert, don't they already have a trip to Miami on the 23rd of March? Don't they fly in already? Crazy Rich Guys, Sylvia, lots of places, but with parents. You know, we went to a lot of places, but we went with mom and dad. You know, it's not cool. It's like it wasn't cool. You know, we couldn't like enjoy ourselves like we'd like to. We were with mom and dad. You know, what are you going to do? The trials and tribulations of youth is so difficult. Robert Brandt, Tom Henry, and right to the ship. Yeah, they're getting there, and they're right on the ship, and they're gone. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, is just enough time for the airport to the ship, huh? That's it, Robert. That's the plan. That's the plan. Get in there and get right on the ship. Tom Henry, hi, Cool Jazz, and D&G. Everyone is saying hi to everybody else. Too much fun. You know, when you're a kid and you go on holidays, you don't necessarily think it's holidays. You think what it is just the family going somewhere because mom and dad want to go somewhere and we're coming along. Well, you know, there are some families where they take the kids to grandma and grandpa and dump them off there for the week if grandma and grandpa have the fortitude to take them. But I can imagine that if you've got, you know, two 14-year-old twins that are just a bundle of energy, I don't know what relative will want them. It's going to be a lot of work to keep those guys entertained. So mom and dad might have to buck up and say, we got to take these guys with us wherever we're going to go because we can't offload these guys for more than a couple of days. It's just too much. It's too much. Well, you know, what can I say? All I know is that when I was a young guy and mom and dad wanted to go on a holiday and, you know, went with my sisters and I went along, I figured out one little thing in my mind: do what you're told when you're told to do it, and calm down, keep it calm, and keep it under control, and that would make for a whole lot of better vacation. Because last thing I want to do is get my dad all steamed up. I didn't want to make him mad. He had enough troubles, enough frustrations in his life. He didn't need me to add to it. But that was just me as I grew up and figured things out. All right, what's going on here? Robert Brandt left them 2 hours in Phuket, and they ended up nude in a bar. Can't be doing that anymore. Really crazy rich guys. Correction, Dad. Only Kaya was caught naked, not both of us. Just him. Okay, I didn't get into trouble, so it wasn't that bad. Oh man, Tom Henry, what happened to? What happened to that picture, you guys? Where's that photo of those guys? Oh, no, I don't want to go there. Sylvia Swan, Robert Brandt, you tried. They just got too excited about being, you know, out there, I guess. I don't know. Sylvia Forrest saying, some darn thing happened to me in a bar. How my clothes came off is beyond me, but we really had a good time with the prostitutes, the pickpockets, and all that fake booze. I don't know how it happened, but, you know, next thing you know, I'm naked as a jaybird in a bar. I don't know. Thank you, Sylvan. I think I just lost 5 subscribers. Thank you so much. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, all in 2 hours? They knew what they were going to do. They didn't plan on the nude part, or did they? Oh, man. Robert Brandt saying the claim is that the dancers dared them to do it. I mean, how dare dancers dare guys to take their clothes off in a bar in Phuket, Thailand? How dare they think they can get away with that? Who, you don't think I have the guts? You don't think I'm brave enough to go naked in a bar in Phuket? You watch. Oh, my goodness. Out of control. Here we go. Out of control. Betsy Lane is here saying hi. Hello. Betsy, what have you gotten yourself into? You've come into the middle of a conversation where guys are taking their clothes off in Phuket, Thailand. Only one of them got caught, though, not the other guy. Welcome to the show. Sylvia, Robert Brandt, boys will be boys. You know, they'll be boys, laughing out loud. Tom Henry, I learned something I didn't know it was a hotbed for. There you go. Cool Jazz. Hello, Tom Henry. did you watch Bermuda Cam today? Did you watch the Bermuda Cam? Robert Brandt, more gray hair by the day. He says, I'm getting more gray hair by the day with these guys. Crazy Rich guys, you had to be there. You just had to be there to understand what was going on. I mean, you know, one guy dares you to do it. I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, you had to be there. You really had to be there. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, after tipping the dancers, of course, they got dared. Crazy Rich guys, it didn't seem like a horrible idea at the time. It seemed okay, seemed quite normal. Everything was under control. We were just going to have a good time. I mean, it seemed all right. I mean, you had to be there to understand. I mean, you know, you don't take this out of context. You know, you had to be there to understand what was going on. Sylvia, Crazy Rich guys, laughing out loud. You two are funny. Well, Sylvia, they're kind of fun. I'll give you that. But something tells me that they're kind of expensive. Yeah, I think they're kind of like what I would say. The term I would use is that they might be a little bit high maintenance kind of guys. But that's why the gray hair is growing on Robert Brandt's head. You know, it's a journey. It's a journey of life. You know, what are you going to do? Tom Henry at Cool Jazz. Nope, had to work software issues. Apparently, there's a problem in the MS Cloud. Took forever for me to post yesterday's trips. Paul Willis saying, "Crazy Rich guys." It was and was probably fun, except you got caught. Robert Brandt, I need to apologize to the city of Philadelphia a year in advance. These guys are coming. These two guys are coming next year for college. He's already apologizing to the city of Philadelphia because what's going to happen in Philadelphia next year, he's got to apologize right now in advance, get it out of the way, because he doesn't dare want to forget this. Oh, my God. Look out, Tom Henry, hair at Robert Brandt. What is that? Tom doesn't have any funny stuff. Paul Wilgus, laugh out loud, Robert. Already given out the apologies before they even get there. Probably a smart thing to do. Yes, sir, indeed. Boy, I don't know. Maybe you got to program into their telephones the name of a good lawyer. The first guy you're going to call, not dad on the island. No, the first guy you got to call is your lawyer. Get you out of jail for the next little incident. Be careful, boys. Oh, my gosh. I would just suggest that do not, under any circumstances, no matter who dares you to do it, do not go into any Thailand-type bars or restaurants where they've got dancers going and they have these contests and dare contests going on. You may not want to go there at all during your academic career whilst in Philadelphia. But again, that's just me from afar making a suggestion. And of course, I'm old and totally out of touch. So why listen to me? I'm just saying. There you go. Paul is laughing out loud. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, are you setting up a fine and a bail account with the city? I mean, you know, that's what I'm saying. Get the lawyer ready. Robert Brandt, I probably should. Tom Henry, Philly is only 5 hours away. Call me and I'll go save them for you. Oh, man. Robert Brandt laughing out loud. Getting friends all over the place to look out for these two guys because it's going to start next fall. Going to college. Here we go. Philadelphia. Here we come. Oh, man. It's going to be quiet in the Brandt household for a while until the phone calls come in from the mainland with the latest report of an incident. Yes. Hopefully there will be adults nearby to assist in the cleaning up of the mess that might be happening, might not. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Time will tell. We'll do the best. Wendy Thompson is here saying, I made it. I just woke up. Wendy, isn't it about 6 o'clock Eastern time where you are in Florida right now? Why are you just waking up right now? This could be a good story. Robert Brandt, peace and quiet, can't wait. Robert Brandt, hi, Wendy. Paul Wilgus is saying, at Robert, are you changing all your phone numbers? Incommunicado. They get on the plane for Philly and then, all right, change all the numbers and change the email address. We're not here anymore. I don't know if that's going to happen. D&G Explorers, I'm trying to finish at work, and you are keeping me entertained. Sorry about that. I'm just telling you what's going on here. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. D&G. I'm sorry about that. Wendy Thompson. Hello, everyone. Sunny here. We had planes flying overhead today. Robert Brandt, no comment. I'm not talking about those phone numbers. Not talking about the email. I'm not saying nothing. Tom Henry, laugh out loud. Wendy, Tom Henry, we need to wake up Anne. Where is Anne Jordan today from Australia? I did get a direct message from her earlier today. I have a feeling she's getting some shut-eye. She's going to try to make the trivia show, which those of you who don't know, I am live again in 2 hours at 8 o'clock Eastern time. I will be live tonight with the live trivia. Traveling with Bruce. Come on by and have some fun. We enjoy it every week. Every Tuesday, Thursday night, 8 o'clock, live trivia on this channel at 8 o'clock Eastern. Tom Henry, we need to wake up. And Crazy Rich guys, we've been called entertaining and some other words. Yes, I can imagine that, in private, you've been called other words by Dad and others. I think we'll kind of leave that off the air here and leave it at entertaining. How about that? Works for me. Let the imagination run wild with everybody else. It's all good. No problemo. My goodness. Philadelphia next year college. Watch out. Year 1 of 4, I would think. Maybe more. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Dad will be in St. Thomas dreading the next phone call from the mainland, I am sure. Maybe the brothers will call the brothers. They'll call the brothers before they talk to Dad. They'll talk to Dad last. I don't know. Maybe they call Mom first, and then Mom tells Dad what's going on. I don't know how it works, but every family has their way of doing it, and this will be yet another. Tom Henry, Bruce, did you mention your Facebook page for the new members? Right now, let's talk about it. I have a Facebook page called Traveling with Bruce. Come on by and say hi there. Become a member of the group. Post photos of your cruises. Show me videos. Show us some of the favorite cruise ships you've been on. Pictures of your holidays that you've taken. We love it. Those of us who are here all the time are over there all the time. Traveling with Bruce on Facebook. Become a member of the group page. I'd love to have you. 27 thumbs ups. I see now. Already 27 thumbs ups. We're going to break 30 here in no time. Thank you, all of you out there who are watching this show right now live and throwing me a thumbs ups on that little thing down there. Love getting thumbs ups, even thumbs downs. They actually create momentum within the YouTube computers, and the YouTuber algorithmic software out there is smelling activity on a live show from a channel. Oh, there's 30 thumbs up from a channel that's on the air right now, and they start suggesting live TWB to people that are watching YouTube cruise videos. They're out there watching a YouTube cruise video. They see a YouTube video and they're thinking about what the next one is to watch, and they all of a sudden get a suggestion. Traveling with Bruce, TWB is live right now. You can watch this guy talk about cruise ships with his peeps. And so that's what thumbs ups do. The more we get as a proportion to how many people are watching, sends the algorithmic software into a tizzy, and it helps promote the channel as a whole. They might promote this video. They might actually promote videos I've already made. You never know. It just gives Bruce, Traveling with Bruce, more momentum and a better opportunity to grow its followers. And that's what we are trying to do. We're trying to grow this channel, find more subscribers, find more viewers. So when I announce group cruises, which I will be doing, I'm looking for 100, 150, 200 people to respond to say, yes, sir, you're doing a group meet and greet cruise. I'm there. And the cabins will sell out in days, and we'll then announce the next group cruise behind that and just keep her going. I want the cruise lines to look at this channel, and when this channel announces a group cruise, the cruise lines are going, oh, I hope he's picking us. Please pick us, and we'll take care of you guys. And that's why I want to grow this channel as much as I can while I'm still on land. And that's one little thing you can do for us is thumbs ups. Just give us a thumbs ups. Even watching a video of mine that I've made a week ago, a month ago, head over there, catch that video, watch a bit of it, whatever. Throw a thumbs ups on there if you haven't already. That helps as well. And the other thing you can do for us that would really help this channel is if you watch a video of mine, say one of my 2-minute videos, 5-minute videos, 8-minute videos, throw the video, do a share. Share it on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram if you can. If you can post it on Reddit, if any of you out there can post a video of mine, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 on Reddit, that would be really helpful for me. It shows that the channel is being exposed on other social media platforms. Again, I'm showing YouTube what's going on. YouTube loves this stuff. They just love it when a creator is being promoted by his viewers on other social media platforms, and that it gives this channel way more promotion by YouTube to new eyeballs that could become long-term viewers and sponsors of Traveling with Bruce. It's a big wheel and it all helps. I thank all of you who've done that. I know some of you have sent me emails. I shared you on Facebook. I shared you here. I can't thank you guys enough for that. That is gold, just gold for this guy. It all starts with thumbs ups and viewing and go from there. So thank you everybody for all that. I really appreciate it. Let's see here. Robert Brandt, peace and quiet. Can't wait. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt, are you changing all your phone numbers? Saying we can't get out of here. I can't get out from work. Bruce is keeping us too funny. Paul Wilgus, crazy rich guy. You guys are going to be here for trivia tonight? Question mark. Randy Thompson, but I got it. I got in a good nap today. What's this? Would challenging for a good word. She got in a good nap today, which is good. We all need naps. Tracy Dunlap, see you at trivia. Crazy rich guys, yeah, probably. Paul Wilgus, we were watching one of our nephews, but he can sit when we do trivia. So we'll have one of our nephews with us, but he can watch us while we're watching trivia. We'll be playing trivia tonight. Robert Brandt is throwing thumbs ups all over the place. I got 32 now. Thank you, everybody. Paul Wilgus, crazy rich guys. Do you guys allowed to babysit? I'm laughing my ass off. He said, Brittany Lockwood is throwing thumbs ups out there. Tom Henry, ha ha. Robert Brandt, in the house. We aren't stupid. In the house, they can babysit, but we're not stupid. Paul Wilgus is laughing out loud. Robert Brandt, and Romeo is 5 and more mature than the crazy rich guys. He's only 5 and he's got it together. Oh my gosh, Dad's going nuts. Tom Henry, no Jim Thomas today. Hope he didn't get singed. Jim was here. Jimbo was here. He was watching earlier today. He's around. Paul Wilgus, Robert Brandt. I'm not saying a word. Paul, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying it. Brittany Lockwood, thumbs ups for Bruce. Thumbs ups for Bruce. We've got 32 now. Tom Henry, maybe Romeo is watching Crazy Rich Guys. Robert Brandt, very likely, Tom. He's watching them. He's watching them very close. Alexander Rivera. Hey, hope you keep this short today. Alexander, I'm just about done. I'm losing my voice. I got to do trivia here in 2 hours, and I've already said my piece. I hope you had enjoyed the show, you guys. Talking about the Tropical Storm Gordon. I have a feeling by tomorrow we won't be talking about Tropical Storm Gordon very much anymore. It'll be well inland, and it'll all be busting up into smaller pieces, and hopefully it'll drop a lot of rain where rain is needed. That's what I'm hoping for. And let's see what comes of it. We'll take it from there. I'm on live in 1 hour and 56 minutes. Trivia night, indeed. Live, Traveling with Bruce, primetime trivia, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Come on by and join in, have some fun with me. 33 thumbs ups have come in today so far. Thank you, everybody. A few of you are now taking off, and I can't blame you. I've had enough to say for one day. All righty. Thanks, you guys, for joining in. I hope you had a good show. See you at 8 o'clock tonight. Otherwise, tomorrow, Wednesday, at 5 Eastern, I'll be back on the air with more cruise ship news, whatever's going on. Alexander, I hope that's short enough for you. I hope I didn't bore you today. Thank you for joining me. Wendy is saying hi. Our rain on Monday was thanks to Gordon. Tom Henry, what about the next one headed to Bermuda? We'll keep an eye on that one. We'll see what's going on, Tom. Paul Wilgus, see you all at trivia. I might have some info, Tom, on that hurricane if it's going to be a hurricane tomorrow. Robert Brandt, see everybody for trivia. Thank you, Robert, Paul, Tom, Wendy, Alexander, everybody. Have a pleasant evening. 34 thumbs ups coming in. They're still coming in. We'll see you all at 8 o'clock tonight if you come on by. And tell your friends. Come and join us. See you later, guys. Bye for now.